Hi, hun. So today's the day, and we've been waiting for it for a very long time. Oh my God, I'm gonna start crying. I don't want to ruin my makeup, but I can't wait to marry you, and you're my best friend. um, First time we met was 2015 at a bonfire, and it was he said it was first love at first sight, and I get choked up. He thought that that I was the one for him, knowing him a few hours. Took me a little bit, took me about 2 weeks, but anyways, I can't wait to marry you, and I'll see you down the aisle.
And what were some of your first impressions of him?
Oh,
And all the questions you can sort of
yes.
rephrase, like some of the first impressions I had.
Okay. Some of the first impressions I had, I thought he was a country boy. And I told him when we first met was that I did not want a country boy. I didn't want a hunter or anything like that. And he sure changed my mind. And I thought he came in this nice looking car, and I'm like, ooh, he's doing good. And little do you know that, nope. But it just, he was so kind, and he was so chivalrous, and he truly made me feel like I was the only woman in the world. And he still makes me feel like that to this day. And he makes me feel like a queen. And the one thing that sure got me was that I love getting my back scratched. And he scratched my back for a whole hour. And ever since that night, he has never done it. He's done it maybe for 30 minutes. That's his max. And I always bring that up to him, and I say, what happened to that 1 hour you did? And he said that was just him trying to win me over. But it worked, so it was sweet.
And this is a similar question, but I'm sure there's 1,000 things, but just what are a few of your favorite things about him?
I love his eyes, and that's another. I love his eyes. That's another thing was I told him when we first met is I didn't want a country boy, and I didn't want anyone with brown eyes. And he has brown eyes, but those eyes just, they just look into me, and they see who I am. And I love his eyes. I love his smile. His wittiness. He can be so witty at times, and also he is so hard-headed, but so am I. And those are just so many different things that I love about him.
And then, how are you feeling right now?
Nervous. I'm feeling nervous right now. I'm feeling excited. I can't wait for him to see me in this dress, because I've been waiting I had this dress since last year, so I've been waiting for it. And I'm just so excited for him to see me, and I'm excited to see him. I'm hoping he cries, because I'm gonna be bawling. So yeah, I'm super excited for this day to happen.
And what are some of the things you're most excited about for marriage in the short term, like upcoming weeks?
In the upcoming weeks. I think the most thing I'm excited about is just exploring and going on more adventures with him. I know what he's excited about is that he's going to say he can finally call me wife instead of fiance. He says that's too many syllables. And so he says wife is just better. But yeah, I'm excited to go on adventures with him and explore new things. And then soon get a home together and start our own little family.
And then you're kind of rolling into, what are some things you're excited about long term, like 10, 20 years?
Long term, I'm excited to have some kids with him, but only 2. He only wants 2, no matter what. And excited to just spend more time with him. and travel some more, for sure.
And then what's something you feel like you've learned from him, something he's taught you through your friendship together?
Patience. Cole has definitely taught me patience. I'm still working on it, but he has taught me to, be patient and, let things roll, and kind of just the way that I'm trying to think. I lost my train of thought. Oh. Wait, what was the question?
Just some things that he's taught.
Oh yeah, patience. Trying to think of anything else that he's taught me to be patient. And another thing other than patience is that he's definitely taught me to be more kind to others. Sometimes someone just kind of gets a thorn stuck in my foot, and I just, I want to do something to them, but he always tells me, just let it go. They're fine. Just be kind. There's no need to get upset or angry. So he's definitely taught me that. So.
And then any last little thoughts or words here?
Don't choke on your vows. Because we're writing our own vows. So I'm probably going to cry during my vows, and I'm hoping he'll probably cry to his. But that's about, I don't know. I love you. Dear Hartley, the day that we have been waiting for is finally here. I will finally be able to call you my wife. Ever since the day that we met, I knew that you were special. I am so thankful that God brought you into my life. Should I wait?
Maybe for a second.
Okay.
Which this is his letter?
His letter to me.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And then I wrote him a letter. Thank you for putting up with me and taking care of me. I know that it isn't an easy task. He wrote this in cursive, so it's very hard. There is absolutely no one on this planet that I would want personal. Okay. I would want to be that I want the rest of my life with. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna start. There is absolutely no one on this planet that I would want to be for the rest of my life with. I promise to you, with the best of my abilities, to give you all of the happiness that I can. You are my best friend, and I am so happy that I can be 100% myself with you. Even though it feels like we've been married, today is the day we make it official. Even though all the obstacles that we have faced and have been through, we have made it to this moment. With all of our friends and loved ones that we get to share this moment with. I love you with all of my heart and still can't believe that I get to have you in my life. You are such a beautiful soul, and I will love you forever. Always remember, if you're a bird, I'm a bird.
All right, Hartley, it's 3 years in the making. It's finally the day. I'm so thankful to have you, and I love you.
And why don't you recount the story of you guys first meeting?
It's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna be able to do this up there. It was at a friend's party, and I introduced myself as Cobb because I was so nervous to meet you. I'm just glad I went through with it. Yeah.
And what were some of your first impressions of her?
Kind heart, beautiful smile, always thought of others. Everything I always wanted in a woman. So.
And then, well, I know there's probably 1,000 things, but what are just a few of your favorite things about her?
Like I said, her heart.
And,
always.
And all the questions you can sort of rephrase, like
Okay.
some of my favorite things about her.
Yeah, some of my favorite things about her is her heart. She's always thinking about others, always taking care of everybody and me. She's She's just so beautiful inside and out. Uh, she's my best friend.
And we'll give this one a second. Really sweet. Which, do you have like her letter too?
Not with me.
Okay, that's fine. We can do it later if we don't get around to it. It's okay. She had read your little letter out loud.
Yeah, she's wanting me to. I didn't want to do that because I can barely get through this.
Yeah. Really carries. So yeah, and which, first off, how are you feeling right now?
Excited. Nervous but excited. I'm ready.
How do you think you'll be when she comes down the aisle?
Probably worse than this. Yeah, I always joked I wouldn't cry, and I'm already crying now. So.
And what are you most excited about for marriage in the short term, like the upcoming weeks?
I'm excited to, like I said, after 3 years of calling her fiance, I'll finally get to call her wife. So that's gonna be the most exciting thing. I'll probably just keep calling her wife all the time. So.
And then, what are some things you're excited about for long term, like 10, 20 years?
I'm excited to grow old with her. I'm excited to all the adventures that we're probably going to go on together, and having kids, and growing a family.
And then, what's a lesson you feel like you've learned from her, like something she's taught you through your friendship?
Be kind to everybody.
And you can kind of rephrase it, like something she's taught me.
Okay. Something she's taught me is just to be kind to everybody. Just spread kindness throughout the world. I was a lot meaner before I met her.
And then, let's see. That's most of it. Any last little thoughts or words to her?
I'm probably just gonna sit here and boo-hoo like a baby. I don't know.
Just send her one last little something.
I'm so thankful and blessed and happy that I found the one, and that I get to spend the rest of my life with my best friend. Jesus, it's gonna be awful.
No, that's fine. That's great.
Hi, Cole and Hartley. I just want to say thank you so much for letting me be a part of this day. I think it's gone super smooth, and everything has been so much fun. And Hartley, you looked beautiful. And once again, thank you guys for letting me be a part of it.
And how'd you meet Hartley?
I met Hartley in middle school. We were in choir together. We didn't talk at first, but became really close. And we stayed pretty much best friends through high school. And then when we both went to college, we kind of split up. But shortly after I moved back, we reconnected and have been stronger than ever.
And what are some of the things you appreciate most about her?
Her caring behavior. No matter if we're both so busy with work, we both work nights, so it's been super nice to be able to, just to talk to her at nights and check up on her, see how things are going. I love how we get chances, to have couples dinners together. I really love her just personality and her acceptingness of my boyfriend and the way him and Cole get along. It's been amazing.
And any last little thoughts or words to her?
Just once again, thank y'all. I really appreciate it. And Hartley, I'm so glad to be one of your really close friends.
First of all, congrats, both of you. This has been a really fun day, and the weather worked out perfectly. I'm glad that we made the trip from Chicago. That was definitely worth it. Hartley, I've known you since you were in diapers, and it's been awesome seeing you grow up, and there's the good times and the bad, and you are just such a strong, very confident person about everything in life. Even when it got to the bad times, you're always a person to have faith, and I always admire that. Cole, since I met you, you were a great person, and you still are, and I see how happy Hartley makes you, and I'm just very proud of both you guys for today, and I wish you many more years to come.
And how'd you meet Hartley?
She is my second cousin. So I've known her since she was a little tyke.
And what are some of the things you appreciate most about her?
She is such a strong person. Like I said, when things got very down, when she was going through everything with the cancer, she was such a strong person and she had such faith. And that inspired me to have more faith in things because she was always above and beyond what she could believe in, and she fought it, and I was so happy for her.
And any last little thoughts or words to him?
Just congrats again, and I wish you guys the best.
So I'm very grateful that you had me be your maid of honor, Hartley. 10 years of friendship goes a long way. I know we've had our hard times, and I know we've had our even more hard times, but I'm still glad that the Lord blessed me with you as my best friend. Without you, I probably wouldn't have been able to do a lot of stuff. College, for one, actually. So just wanted to say I know Cole makes you super happy. I've seen it all over your face, especially when you talked about him the first moment you met him. So yeah, I wish you guys the best, and I'm so happy for you. Thank you for having me be a part of your big day.
And how did you meet her?
It was freshman year of high school. We both made the dance team, and we actually stood next to each other in the track lines, and I kind of waved at her, and I was like, "Hi, it's nice to meet you," and she thought I was weird. So we actually didn't become friends until sophomore year when we both made varsity.
And then what are some of the things you appreciate most about her?
I appreciate how she can be honest with me. Like, I can ask her something, and I know even if it will hurt my feelings, she'll say it in a nice way, but she'll always tell me the honest answer, and I'm forever grateful because of that.
And any last little thoughts or words for him?
I'm just so happy that this was the wedding of your dreams. Like, that makes my heart so full that you're happy and you and Cole were meant to be with each other. I'm glad. I hope this went the way you wanted it to go your whole life. Love you, man. Hold on, wait, can I say something else?
Absolutely.
You'll always be my bitch.
Hey guys, thank y'all so much for letting me be a part of your special day. It means a lot to me. You treat me as if I'm literally in the relationship too, and I'm just really thankful for that. And I'm so glad that I've had to deal with Cole my whole life, but I'm glad that I get to deal with Hartley for the rest of hers now.
And do you remember meeting Hartley?
Yes, the first time I ever met Hartley, we went to an Arkansas Tech basketball game, and she was on the Spirit squad. And my first impression of her was that she was just so nice. Like, she didn't even know us, and she already acted like she was part of the family. And we didn't even know her first name, last name, barely anything. She just came up and she greeted us just so, I don't know, happily, I guess. But that was the first time I met Hartley, was at that game.
And what are some of the things you appreciate most about her?
I appreciate that she is so kind. She's just great to be around. She's just a light in every room. I appreciate that she's made Cole less of a grouch. He's so much more, you can tell that he's a lot happier than he was before she came into his life. She's just really, basically, he had a lock on his heart before, and she was the key, and she's opened him up, and he's just turned into a better man, and I just appreciate that. She makes him better. She makes him a better person.
And any last little thoughts or words to him?
I don't know. I love you guys, and I hope that you have many, many, many years to come.
Hey, Cole and Hartley. Thank you for letting me be a part of your special day. I love you guys.
And how did you meet Hartley?
I met Hartley at an Arkansas Tech basketball game. Just really quick. That's when her and Cole were just friends.
And what were some of your first impressions of Hartley?
I thought she was really sweet and a really good girl for Cole.
And what are some of the things you appreciate most about her?
I appreciate how much she loves and cares and always done for Cole. She goes above and beyond for him.
And then just any last little thoughts or words for him?
I wish you guys many years of happiness. I love you.
Hey guys, Well, Cole, you're like a brother to me. We've literally known each other our entire lives. Thank you for letting me be a part of y'all's big day. I love you both, and I hope you live happily ever after like you both want to. Love you guys.
Do you remember how you met him?
In the in the hospital. we're first cousins, so pretty much the furthest memory back, we've always been together.
And what are some of the things you appreciate most about Cole?
He's just true and tried. He's so honest. If he doesn't like something, he's gonna tell you. He's not gonna beat around the bush.
And any last little thoughts or words to him?
I love you guys. You guys are gonna be great. Y'all been through so much already. Y'all are gonna make it last. Love you guys.
All right. Hey guys, thank you for having me. Cole and Hartley, you're just amazing, and I know you're gonna do great together.
You remember how you met Cole?
Yeah, it was back in high school. We played basketball together, and then found out that we both played video games, and so we just hit it off from there and been best friends ever since.
And what are some of the things you appreciate most about Cole?
He's a very caring person, very compassionate, and he's just a great friend in general, loves to hang out and do things together.
And any last little thoughts or words to him?
Just I wish them the best and hope they have a great marriage, great life.
Hey guys, it's been a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful wedding, and I love y'all both. And I can't wait to see what y'all's life holds.
And do you remember how you met Cole?
Me and Cole have been friends since we were 5, and I mean we've been inseparable ever since.
And what are some of the things you appreciate most about Cole?
Just what a great friend he's always been to me.
And any particular memories that stick out?
There's way too many. I can't think of any right now.
And so any last little thoughts or words for the couple?
I just want them to have a happy marriage and never stop loving each other.
Hey, good evening, guys. Corey here, obviously. I love you guys so much. And as I said during my speech, you guys are just one of the biggest parts of my life, something that keeps me going during my service in the Navy. And I always just think about, being back home and spending time with you guys. And I'm just glad that you guys are now, husband and wife, and that you get to spend the rest of your time together. I will definitely be a part of it, obviously. Yeah, I'm just so happy for you guys. Keep it up. Keep going strong. And I aspire to be like you guys.
And do you remember how you met Cole?
Yeah, we weren't friends at this point, but my first time meeting Cole was during Pee Wee football. I think it was 4th grade or 5th grade. Him and Drew actually came to practice, and I was like, oh, some new kids, whatever. So I met them that day, and then we slowly became friends over time during our time playing sports, and we just grew closer and closer, and him and Jack and a few others are a couple of the people that I talk to the most.
And what are some of the things you appreciate most about Cole?
He's always straightforward. We love to, poke and jab at each other. That's one of my favorite things about him is we always, we're never too serious, but whenever we need to be, we are. So it's just fun being around Cole. He's always, brings up the mood, and Jack as well, Drew, all the others.
And any last little thoughts or words for him?
Once again, congratulations on your wedding. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great time.